Welcome back, y'all. We've been going for a little bit. Welcome back to 2FLYSHAI reactions videos. You know what I'm saying? Today we gonna watch the Sharp Tank, the coolest, sharpest podcast in the world. And he said he's talking to I don't even know who this person is, Madison Morgan. But I ain't gonna lie, he low-key was going in on Shorty. So let's get to it.
No jump. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the world.
And the most humble.
Ooh, love that, baby. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Today, I got Flacco with me.
Flacco.
How this one happened, it just happened.
Random.
Organically.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Flacco. I don't personally like Flacco, and not on a like a oh I wish him to fail type shit. I just don't think he's a good. I don't like a lot of his takes. I actually do like some of his takes. I just don't like how he articulates himself. But I think he is great for No Jumper.
We got
We're gonna skip a little bit because fuck the introductions.
Madison.
Was to humanize myself. So.
A dick beating tool.
Because I see that type of shit a dime a dozen in my life. So that
Yes,
don't
sir.
really move me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Plenty of women out there.
It don't really move me. So
Correct.
I had to ask you, why was it that you wanted to come and get on the Sharp Tank? And you had told me that you wanted to humanize yourself.
That is correct.
Humanize. What's that word? And
This nigga Flacco is waiting to get on this bitch ass.
before we dive into you, I gotta know, Flacco, what's humanize mean to you?
I think okay, so like when you have like a character being played, right? She wants for like the simps out there or the niggas who like beat their dicks to her to like kind of see her more so as a human and not just a dick beating tool.
How did no one laugh when he said that? This is my second time watching it, so I knew what he was gonna say. When I first heard that shit, nigga, I said, and look at her face. Look at her face, bro. She really not even mad. She like, he right.
Right?
You think he hit right on
For
the head?
the purpose of this podcast, yes, that is 100% correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
Why though? Like why don't you want to be a dick beating tool?
Thank you. Look, Sharp was trying to hold that shit together, but he was like, man, he gonna say it again.
Pardon me?
Why okay, so why don't you want to be a dick beating tool? Like why is that not a thing you want to?
Oh, I love that men jerk off to me. That makes me real happy. That's not an issue at all. It's
Cap.
not an issue.
Look at her fake ass. Look at her, man. We breaking down the little facial expressions. Look, tight lip. She's trying to remain calm. Clenched fists. She's not very loose. I have this jacket. Actually, I don't have this jacket. I have a very similar jacket. But look, man, you can tell, man. Tight lip, facial expression real tight. Neck, you look at her neck, man. Everything's real tight. She really don't like what's going on. Shout out Liquid Death, little sponsorship. But man, I'm telling you, she really ain't fucking with it. But she's trying to control herself.
At all. What I was taught by someone much more successful than I was to humanize myself. So, she's up there. She's doing better things than I am. Who am I to disagree with such advice?
Who's that?
Riley Reid.
Right.
Look at Sharp, bruh. Let's run it back.
So, she's up there. She's doing better things than I am. Who am I to disagree with such advice?
Who's that?
Riley Reid.
This nigga said, bitch. This nigga said, bitch, she was not listening to motherfucking Riley Reid.
Right.
Did I put you in there?
Yeah, hold up now, bruh.
Come on.
So Riley Reid gave you advice. Okay, so how do you think Riley Reid has humanized herself?
Been on podcasts, done mainstream appearances.
And do you think people want to hear Riley Reid talk or suck dick?
Well, I'll tell you what. My little brother said, I think Riley Reid's hot. And I was like, gross. Like, I know why you think that. He goes, no, I've never seen her porn. I go, really? He goes, nah, I saw her on another podcast I won't, say here out of respect.
That nigga lying.
I don't think he lying, because I ain't gonna lie. I've never seen a Riley Reid, what's it called? Porno. I really don't even. If she was never on No Jumper, I would never know what she even looked like. But I don't really look for skinny, petite white girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm more into I like that big booty shit. You feel me?
Of course he's lying. But what he said was, I like her. She was cool. She was funny, and I like her bangs. She actually had a personality, and he's 19 at the time. So for a 19-year-old to say that, that's saying a lot.
You think so?
I think so.
He ain't even grown yet.
That's the point.
He's still pissing on his nutsack. I mean, I'm not trying to but I always say
it takes a lot for a 19-year-old to humanize a
But
woman.
Madison, I always say, anybody that
Let's get back to it, y'all.
it's got teen in their age is still young and they're still young-minded. So anybody that says that they're 18, 19, until you start to cross that bridge to where the lingo within the number of your age changes, I don't want to hear that because it's still got teen in it. Hell, they could be 19 and still act like they're 13. So I mean, when you say like, oh well, a 19-year-old, said that's got to speak volumes. This is still a child to me that's still pissing on their nuts and don't really understand life just yet.
I mean, I do think. To speak on Sharp, Sharp Tank might be the most, if you really listen to what Sharp is saying and you kind of take outside like how he say it, but you just go to the basis of what he said, I think he really spit some of the most game on the internet for real. But even when he's saying, I think, because when you're 19, 18 or whatever, you feel like you grow, you graduate high school, you're probably going your first year of college, you really feel like you're doing it big. But I'm 22 and I kicked it with a bunch of 19-year-olds. I won't say kick it with. I was with my nephew and his friends. I don't want to make it sound like I'm just kicking with the niggas, but you can just see the age difference, and it's not. And again, I think people take not being mature as someone like shitting on you, and it's not what it is. It's really just there's things you go through, there's things you learn in just a span of 3 years of really being an adult that is so different from when you first become an adult. You know what I'm saying? So what he's saying is true, man. Like, honestly, I don't really not saying I don't value the opinion of 18 or 19-year-old, but their mindset isn't where it's supposed to be. Even if they sound mature, it's really not what it really is. You get what I'm saying?
I'll think about that.
I mean, and you say this your brother, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, you should put him on.
You can look at her face. She's a performer. And I wouldn't say that in a good way. Like I said, I feel like I'm on the internet, so I'll give my honest opinion. From what she's giving me right now, she's a very performative person. She really doesn't express her mind very much. She doesn't. I would say a lot of people don't really know the real her on the inside. She's she has a lot of masks, and I think she has so many masks she probably doesn't even know what her masks are at this point. She probably thinks her mask is who she really is when it's really not.
On game and let him know that he's still pissing on his nuts.
I do.
He's still his nuts.
I sure do.
Straight up.
I sure do.
So you say you wanted to come here.
Good kid, though. Good kid.
I'm sure, good kid. But, still has a lot of growing to do.
Naturally.
I'm going to say that just being a man. I didn't understand it when people that were older than me said that to me.
Correct.
I thought I knew it all, but you still young. You haven't seen it yet. And I didn't believe that until I had to experience that.
Young and cocky, as we all were.
Yeah. I mean, shit, yeah, as we all were, but I think these kids today...
Or still am in some cases.
I think these kids really got shit fucked up.
How so? Why?
Because, when I was coming up, it was more morals, man, more structure. I don't give a fuck what you did. I don't give a fuck if you sold drugs. And I get it, Flacco, you be feeling like everybody that fucking sells drugs or has fucking inhabited into bad ways deserve 20 to life. But that's not the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it really is, man. Some people had to do what they had to do because they had to fucking do it.
Correct.
People fail to realize that. But as of for you talking to your brother, man, tell your brother, man, shit, man.
Back to just again, I don't want to keep pausing because of Sharp, but Sharp just says so many. Like he really is a wise dude. He's a wise street nigga. But even though he's saying like, I think today people, especially because of the internet, a lot of things are based off clout. A lot of things are based off popularity. A lot of things are based off emotion and how you feel, how it makes you feel in the moment. But the way I was taught was, especially like you said, as a man, you have a moral code, and my moral code doesn't mean it's the same moral code as you, but it's a code you stand on, and it is what it is. So even if you're doing something wrong, say you're doing some dirty ass shit, you'd be like, well, my code is I don't break like this. No matter what happens, I'm gonna stay right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people live like that no more because, it's all about getting the money or getting your followers up or being known instead of really like having something you really stand on, something you really believe in. So man, shout out Sharp, bro. Someone who just been standing on what he believe in for however long he been alive, and now he get to preach his shit, man. I love it.
Step up, man, and be a man.
He's doing a good job, actually.
But step up and just be a man. He's still a little boy. To me, he's got growing to do. So I don't even want to talk about him when you try to say what he talked about for another bitch. I'm just being honest with you. I don't want to. I don't really want to engage that. I'm really.
Look at bro. She is a snake. I swear. I don't know. I think it's a porn star thing, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I swear it's a porn star thing. They all have this thing. They got this face where it's such a performative face. Like, the face tell me you lying. The face tell me this ain't you. It's like a please you face, and I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with it at all.
Back here to talk to you on the Sharp Tank.
Look at it's like she think it's the her face say something like, "Daddy, don't talk to me like that." Like, daddy. That's her, nigga. She a daddy. I hate it. That shit is. Be a woman. Be a grown woman. Mature, please.
Shit, I got Flacco here. And when I talked to you, your main thing was humanizing yourself. And that's why you wanted to come here. So let's humanize. What do you want to humanize about yourself?
Loaded question.
It's going to open up a lot of doors. I mean, that's what we do. You ask a question and it opens up a ton of doors.
Well, I think the first thing I'd like to start off with is I luckily have a wonderful family. And I think that
Does your family know you do a lot of drugs?
That I do drugs?
Yeah, you do drugs. Because I know that you do a lot of drugs.
What are drugs? Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. No, but I'm saying I know that you do a lot of drugs.
They know
though,
what I do
Madison.
they know what I do for work.
I know. I done seen. Fuck just your work. We'll get to that point. I know what you do just as narcotics. I know what you've done on your birthday. I've seen a video of you on your birthday.
A video?
This nigga Sharp. Hey, when he say it's the sharpest podcast in the world, he not lying, because Sharp ain't gonna play with you. Sharp gonna... Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. If I had a bad video about me out that I didn't want to talk about, I'd never go to Sharp Tank. Because Sharp gonna be like, yeah, so I seen you suck that bitch toes the other day. Just go at me. Just go try to crack my fucking noggin open. But I love it. It's great entertainment.
A video of you on your birthday where you had the little baton, the little happy birthday joint on top of your head, and you were sitting there, and you were sitting. No, ain't about no joints, and you were sitting there just nodding at the table.
Oh, I know he gave you that one.
Let's go see if we can find that picture. Go at it. What's her name? Madison Morgan. Madison Morgan. Birthday video. See, we gotta be very selective, man. You know, we don't want. Ah, no! Let's get out of the show.
I bet. How do I come up with
can't bullshit this nigga Sharp. You can't bullshit him, man.
To clarify, that was not a narcotic.
What was them? No, because I heard you was on about 4 different substances. Your ass wanted to go to the bathroom to go do more to get tooted for your birthday.
Coke, meth, heroin, and crack.
Ketamine was in the mix.
Ooh! That's crazy.
Damn, you gotta think. That means somebody exposed her She got ops.
So that story is wildly
Ketamine was in the mix.
Wildly exaggerated.
Was it?
Yes.
Or was it true?
Parts of it are true.
Parts of it are true. The cat or the mean. I mean, fuck, like,
Which
what
one
part
about
of
it
it?
then?
Listen, I'll tell you all day long. I like to party.
You like to party.
I sure do.
How far has it
She sounds like she vote for Donald Trump.
gotten you?
Been fun.
It's been fun.
Been fun.
Has it been lucrative?
I think we're. So no. How?
Man, let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's see.
Narcotics. Yeah, now it's easy to be like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That don't
again,
sound right, you know, but
Right. But keep
you know
in mind,
the
though,
problems and the
I know the
vices.
exact story you heard, and keep in mind, only
I
a
saw it though. I got to see it. So it's a difference than me just sitting there hearing it from somebody versus
See, the mask is coming off, y'all. I'm just trying to say, bro, I think a lot of people, they try to put it on don't judge people, and it builds stuff like this. People who put on fake masks, come outside and act like they're doing something, act like they're okay, but they're not okay. This is a broken woman. This is a broken woman. And again, this isn't about her doing porn, even though I also think people who do porn are typically broken women. This is just a broken woman who, is just fucked up and is just trying to live life like it's a party, but life isn't a party. Life is life, But we gonna stop this video right here. We probably gonna react to the other half when he really starts shooting on her ass later on. Appreciate y'all watching this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, 2FLYSHAI. You feel me? I know y'all see me. I went skee ball on y'all, man. I went skee ball on y'all. So if you fuck with me, man. Appreciate you. More videos definitely coming soon. And we out of here.